Every Kenyan has the constitutional right to universally access safe and adequate water, clean environment and sanitation. Nairobi alone has a population of 3.5 million. With the population rocketing, it's harder to distribute water to densely populated slums, as well as provide sewage and wastewater treatment facilities. Athi Water, a government agency under the Ministry of Environment, Water and Natural Resources, is working towards becoming the center for best practices in development of bulk water infrastructure.
Athi Water is a state corporation under the Ministry of Environment, Water and Natural Resources. There are 8 water service boards in this country whose key mandate is efficient and economical provision of water services. That is in accordance with the Water Act 2002.
Currently, sewage infrastructure in Nairobi covers a mere 25% of the surface area and serves only 40% of the population.
Nairobi has 5 drainage basins. As of 1998, only 2 basins had some form of trunk sewers. So the focus is to ensure that every basin has sufficient trunk sewers.
Hapa kwa hii mto yetu kuna hiyo shida ya sewage. Juu hiyo sewage inaishia hapa kwa mtoni. Na hapa hii maji inatumika kwa kazi mingi. Unaona watu wanaosha gari hapa, wengine wanaogea hapa, wengine hata wanafua.
Kibira niliingia mwaka wa 1980 kuwa na machoo wala maji. Shida tulikuanga nayo, ukitaka kuoga lazima uogee kwa nyumba ama ungoje usiku. Choo hatukuwa na choo. Choo tulikuwa natumianga makaratasi. Ukimaliza haja yako natupa.
The Nairobi riparian areas have come under a lot of pressure, pollution of the larger Nairobi River Basin. Nairobi has its water supply from 4 main rivers, Ngong, Mathare and Magadi. The rivers are considered open sewerage.
All the rivers in Nairobi were getting polluted, and it was established that a key component that was polluting the rivers was wastewater overflows.
A lot of domestic waste is dumped into these rivers since sewage facilities are non-existent, while chemical wastes are drained into the rivers from industries upstream. This then flows downstream to slum areas, where residents use the polluted water for their everyday needs, posing huge health risks. Athi Water is addressing the sanitation challenge experienced in Kenya today.
This program of Nairobi Rivers program financed by ADB seeks to extend the trunk sewers, put in place some laterals, duplicate some lines in order to increase carrying capacity, expand the sewage treatment works, and also ensure the rivers in Nairobi flow with clean water as natural as possible. So we want to ensure that all wastewater is collected into sewers, goes to the treatment works, where it's treated before safe discharge to the environment and to the receiving water courses. Now, people are using this water downstream, and we have a duty to ensure that that water going out of Nairobi is safe for use by people living downstream.
The project has 3 components: setting up wastewater infrastructure, that is sewage systems, sanitation, hygiene and social environment support, and lastly, institutional development support.
Under the first component, which is the wastewater infrastructure, the implementation of the infrastructure is divided into 3 lots. This was to enable quicker implementation, whereby we have 3 lots by different contractors. This was to enable the implementation to proceed much faster. So as we speak now, the 3 lots, the 3 contractors are on site and implementation is going on, and by end of 2015 all the works should be complete.
The financial boost from Africa Development Bank has gone into the construction of 54 kilometers of track sewers, 40 kilometers of reticulation sewers, and provision of 72,000 household sewer connections in the Nairobi River Basin and Mathare River Basin.
The project was financed after a request by the government of Kenya, and the total cost of the project is Kenya shillings 3.5 billion. It will benefit an estimated 3.5 million people in Nairobi. And why this project was taken to be important is because the access to sewerage services in Nairobi is currently very low. And so it was seen to be important in improving the quality of life and health of the inhabitants of Nairobi City.
To ensure that residents in the informal settlements access water and sanitation services, 50 ablution blocks have been constructed and connected to sewer lines in Dagoretti, Kibera, Kangemi, Huruma, Babadogo, Mashimoni, Gitari, and Madare 4B.
This ablution block is one of the ablution blocks that are under construction, and upon completion of this project, we expect to have addressed the problems of inadequate water and sanitation facilities in the informal settlements. This will be in line with our commitment in transforming life.
Nashukuru sana kwa sababu ya mradi ambao umekuja hapa, umetusaidia kwa kudumisha usafi wa maeneo haya na maisha yetu yamebadilika kwa sababu ya mradi huu wa choo na maji na bafu. Watu wanaweza pata usaidizi wa kuwa wasafi.
Wakati huu naona kuna choo, kuna maji, kuna bafu. Sasa ukitaka kuoga unaoga tu vizuri. Ukitaka kwenda choo siko. Usafi sasa iko.
Rehabilitation of the Kariobangi and Dandora sewage treatment plants has also been a key milestone. By the end of the project, Kariobangi and Dandora treatment plants will have been reinstated to their original capacities. To change the face of water and sanitation in Kenya, Athi Water has engaged experienced engineers and personnel to undertake the technical designing and construction of the infrastructure.
Disbursements has been flowing quite well, so the performance of the project is quite well, and we are on target to complete this project before the end of 2015.
We assure the Nairobi residents that moving forward, the wastewater challenges will be a thing of the past following the implementation of this project.
Athi Water will not stop there, as plans are underway to increase sewage services moving forward in 2015 with the Sewer Master Plan. Athi Water's ongoing tree planting activities along the trunk sewers will also contribute largely to the conservation of the riparians. Over 100,000 tree seedlings have been planted so far.
I want to assure Kenyans that we will continuously improve the water and sewer service to them, both in quantity and quality. And we want to make this city and the entire area to be a world-class, area that we can be proud of. And we are on course to realize that.
As Athi Water celebrates 10 years of transforming lives through its work, more and more projects are being set up countrywide, while others are being scaled up. These will help to achieve the greater goal where up to 7 generations of Kenyans will benefit from these water amenities. Athi Water, 10 years of transforming lives, inspiring progress.